Shalom, everyone. Good to see you. It's good to have this little time where we can just chat. I'm Rabbi Mike, and it's a very short lesson that I had this week, but it's always good to discuss or to talk or to be with one another and kind of learn what's going on in each other's lives. This week's Torah portion spoke of the story of Joseph. And if you remember that story, Joseph was the 11th son of Jacob, Yaakov, and the firstborn of Jacob and Rachel. And so they have one more son together, Benjamin. And so that's the family. He's the 12th child in a family of 13. His sister, Dinah, was the other one of those 12, and then Benjamin made it 13. And back in the day when we were growing up, there were big families, and I think the idea was there's always room for one more. You can always water down the soup. And I think today we've kind of lost that sentiment or feeling, like children cost too much, or I can't afford them. You know, it's time to start thinking the way maybe that they thought in the past. There's always room for one more. If Father wants you to have another child, have one, because he'll make the way for him. But continuing on with the story of Joseph, like I said, he's number 11 or number 12 of 13 children. Now the story goes, some of his brothers envied him or hated him for whatever reason they had, and they wanted to kill him, but they end up selling him into slavery. And two of his brothers speak up for him, but most of the others allow him to be sold as a slave for money. And remember, Joseph goes down to Egypt. He works for a very prominent and high aide to Pharaoh. And Yah blesses Joseph. The Almighty blesses his hands in whatever he does. And then later on, he's accused of forcing himself upon his master's wife. And actually, she was doing all the pushing and all the luring and trying to get him to sin. So, you know, in today's world, can you see your cell phone light up with group chats, tweets from all over talking about, is Joseph good or bad? But really the story, it really continues in our own life. Are we so involved with other people's problems that we don't address our own shortcomings and faults? There's a good adage that we used to say, mind your own business. And really, we need to just mind our own business lots of the times. Don't be so involved in other people's lives. Pray for people. You know, don't jump on the bandwagon of social media to kick them when they're down. You know, life is too precious to worry about anything. You know, let's get real. Take somebody in need of a meal. Rake somebody's leaves. Or up north, shovel somebody's snow in their driveway. You know, find out how you can help somebody. And when you do that, you'll be very pleasing to the Almighty. And then you're going to find yourself smiling and content. That's all we have to do. Look for opportunities to share His love in this world. I want to read one verse from Micah, or Micah, however you want to say it, to the prophet Micah. It's chapter 6, verse 8, and I know we're all familiar with it, but it just really tells us what's really important. Verse 8 says, He has told you, O man, what is good. What does Yahuwah require of you but to do justice, to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your Elohim, with your God. and that's Yahuwah. To do justice, to love kindness, and to walk humbly with Yahuwah. If we could do those three things, we wouldn't have any worries. We wouldn't be worried about anything. We'd be very content and happy just to serve our Master, the Creator of the universe, Yahuwah. So I just want you to think back to the times when really all that mattered in life was pleasing the Father, being kind, family, friends, and taking time to praise the Almighty. If someone's in need, pray for them. Help them. Do something kind, and you'll be really happy for it. I just had one thought. I wanted to cheer you up with a little joke before I leave you today. It's a knock-knock joke. It goes like this. A knock-knock. Who's there? A who? Who? I'll see you later. Bless you all. Hope you have a great week and a great Sabbath coming up. And it's still Hanukkah, so happy Hanukkah. I'll see you next time. Shalom now. Bye-bye.